Hey guys, I'm here. Hello. I'm here. I am Tracey with Tracey's Fancy, and I'm here on Dixie Belle Paint's page, coming to you live tonight. I am 10 minutes late to the party, but do not worry. I am still here, and I'm ready. I'm prepped and ready. Let me tell you what happened. I got a new phone. Y'all know that about 2 weeks ago I got a new phone, and I had to get a new phone. And so when I went to go live, it didn't recognize me, and I didn't have the passwords and all of that memorized, because y'all know that these fancy phones are making us all just stupid in the head, right? Because no one has anything memorized anymore. We do all this face recognition and anyway, I'm here and ready to paint with you guys. I'm doing something a little bit different. Facebook sends these weird pop-ups. Hey Natalia, hi honey, thank you. Natalia is live with us tonight, and she actually just helped me get on. I also want to let y'all know real quick before we get going, Matt was like, babe, you need to let them know just in case. I've had some internet issues. We have a tech coming out in the morning. I have fiber optic. I have the highest speed, the highest that you can possibly get, but in my health and wellness group, The Best You, we've had some issues the last 2 nights, and so we've done everything we can. We got a tech coming out tomorrow. We're not sure what's going on, so I don't know if we'll remain on here. Things look good right now, fingers crossed, but we're gonna get started painting right now, just in case. So let me show you. I'm gonna step aside and show you a little bit. Let me back the camera up just a little and show you guys what I've got here. This is really an unusual piece for me. This is not the kind of piece that I would normally choose, but I love it for some reason. So hi everybody, hello there from Mississippi and Rhode Island. This is Dixie Belle's paint page. I don't know if you're familiar with us, but with the live videos, but Dixie Belle is a chalk paint-based company. They are a one-stop shop. They have absolutely everything that you need to turn anything in your home into something beautiful, from your clothes to your shoes to furniture to your walls to their paint paints absolutely anything. And so we've really been trying to sort of make it simple from the beginning of the year and just show you products, like individual products, and not overwhelm you with like great finishes. So tonight's focus, I'm just focusing on paint, just straight paint. Hello, Juana. Oh, I'm so glad that you're watching from the car. I'll keep you busy for that during that drive, okay? So I'm just gonna work on paint tonight. No other special product. I did clean this piece. I've already, the paper towels were so nasty, but I cleaned it with White Lightning, which is a product that Dixie Belle carries to strip the outside of it from any oils that might be on it, nicotine, grease, dirt, things like that. So I cleaned it with White Lightning. I let it just drip. I give it a shower. I just literally sprayed it with mixed up White Lightning. It just dripped and poured all over it down onto the garage floor. Cleaned it up really well, and then I did another shower of just plain water. That's it. So here we are. This cabinet, I live in San Antonio, Texas, so we're close to the border, close to Mexico, and we get a lot of furniture from Mexico that is made to look rustic and made to look old, but usually it's like a raw pine. You might know what I'm talking about. You can get them for really next to nothing, even brand new. I used to have a whole house done in that type of furniture, very rustic decor with these big, hinges on them like this. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Usually it's super lightweight because it's made from pine. Great furniture, very boxy, the same sort of style. So when my husband brought this home for me, I thought that's what this was. I thought it was from them, but I was like, it's a little bit smaller. Plus, look at the bottom. Let me show you all the bottom. You'll see the bottom. Now, this looks kind of like that furniture, but the base doesn't at all. And this is interesting. This does not open, but this side opens, and it opens that way. Isn't that odd? And the hinges are really unusual, and they're very old. The hinges, sometimes when you can't tell on a piece of furniture, the hardware will tell you this is a pretty old piece. Stuff has been removed out of the inside. I realize that is probably speakers. I think that this was an old radio cabinet, and the speakers were down below because it's got the holes that let out sound. And then, oops, it's on wheels. When I opened it, the back has been cut out of it because obviously someone used it for a TV cabinet. Well, we don't have TVs that need backs cut out anymore because our TVs are as thin as a piece of paper nowadays. So I am thinking then what I have in mind is for this to be like a bar. I think that would look really good in like a man cave, or just some shelves in it. Maybe not a bar, but maybe even to hold someone's crafts, things like that. But I really think a bar would look amazing. So we would put another back on it, and then whoever buys this piece can put shelves in it. And it's really unusual. Like, can y'all see this decorative hardware? I don't want to move y'all around too much because we've got a good connection, but it's got this decorative hardware even on the inside of it. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like a Southwestern / Craftsman style. If anyone knows what this was or knows about it, there is no writing because the back's been, this is a new back that's been put on and cut out. So the original back is gone. So there's no markings or anything on it, but it's old. It is old. I'm going to tell you that. So I'm going to go ahead. I have chosen my color scheme, which is right up here. I'm going to go ahead and take this hardware off. I'm not going to take the hinges off. I'm just going to take, oh shoot, I forgot. Hold on. Please hold. I was struggling to get online and I forgot to put my microphone on. I usually always wear a microphone with you guys, so hold tight. All right. Can y'all hear me okay? Got my microphone on. Oh, Judy, you like it, from Albuquerque. It has a real Southwestern flair, doesn't it? It really does. So I had originally thought I would do it in black and white and leave some of the wood. But now that I started really sitting with it and studying with it, and I'm like, you know what? Why is this not working? There we go. Can she work a drill? So I'm just going to remove this hardware, and oh my gosh, I can't remove that one. That one's got some weird, hold on. I do know how to work a drill, but I'm going to have to hold this from this side. Woo! All right, did I do that? Let's see. Hold on. Not very good with my left hand in a drill. All right, so let me show y'all this old piece. So the ones that we get from Mexico, they don't have this fancy, brass hardware. Now I know I could clean this up. You can see that it's really dark where it's been touched over the years. Oh, I sound like I'm drowning? No one has ever said that. Y'all always say the sound is better. Really? All right, I'm going to take it off. Hey, babe. So someone just said it has a Chinese vibe to it. I can see that. So anyway, look at this. So this is the little piece of hardware. You can see that it was originally a really shiny brass, right? Sound was great on your end. Okay, well, I don't think I need it. The sound was fine. It's still good, right? Hey, Deb, how are you? Okay, so I'm going to leave it off. All right, so I'm going to take that off. Now, oddly enough, guys, this little piece, I'm going to have to just paint. We'll just do one door because I'm going to have to figure out how to get that off. It's got a cover. So this side has a hole exposed, and this side has this fancy cover on it. But won't this be fun to paint on the inside as well? Whatever I decide to do when the doors open, to have something done on these 5 squares here, as well as whatever we decide to do on the back. I think it'll be so much fun. All right, so we're gonna close that, and I'm gonna show you my color scheme. Now I turn these around. These are Dixie Belle jars, and I turn them around from Ireland. Hi, Tina. Hi there. Oh my goodness. Welcome. Welcome to the Dixie Belle page, and thank you for telling me where you're from. Oh, good. That's so weird. My mic always works better. Maybe because I put it on it after we'd started. So I turn these around so you can see. But we all know that we're here for Dixie Belle. They're Dixie Belle labels. But I want you to be able to see this color scheme right here. Now, don't be thrown off from the reds here. I decided I'm going to leave the outside edge, and I'm going to paint individually these squares. Now, I'm not going to paint them like super soft. I'm going to paint them solid color, but I'm going to go in afterwards and do some highlighting and shading, especially around the edges. I have no doubt that I will be using Best Dang Wax in black because y'all know that's like one of my top 5 favorite products, and I use it on everything. I love how it just richens up the color. It makes things look very deep and dramatic. It adds a lot of drama. I love, and a lot of people are scared of it, but I love it. As a matter of fact, Natalia asked if someone would do a little short video because they're adding to their new website, which is amazing, by the way. If y'all gone to dixiebelle.com, y'all need to go to www.dixiebelle.com, kind of make your way off of Facebook. There's a whole new, there's a whole other world out there. People are like, what? I don't leave Facebook. Go to their website. It's really good. And they are adding, it's brand new. And I don't think they've gotten any of the videos up yet, but they're putting up little mini videos, new ones, of every single product. So I did a patina one, and I'm gonna do the best dang wax one as well. Did y'all know the Dixie Belle calendars are available? I have a piece in the Dixie Belle calendar as well. A lot of us Dixie Belle brand ambassadors do. Those are available, and those are really cute. I think my piece is Miss May, I think. And then something else was new. They put out an ebook today as well, and get on their mailing list too. Get on their mailing list. Okay, I got way off track. So I think I'm gonna go with these colors, starting with, in the navy, I've got Bunker Hill Blue, Cobalt Blue. This one is Pure Ocean, I believe. This one's Mermaid Tail, all the way down to the Gulf. So I really like these colors with the brown. Do y'all like that? My other earring? Oh, it's stuck. Don't scare me. Something says you are saying a double take. I don't know. I think it's the weather. I think it's the weather. That's what I'm going to say. We're good here. Hello, Maggie. So I like these colors. And then I think I'm going to highlight with a little bit of gold, which I have my glasses in a gold jar, so you can kind of see how that looks with those colors. Then I thought I was going to throw in a little bit of rust because I kind of like the idea of doing a little bit of patina. So maybe some little fake patina with rust, or a little bit of the Honky Tonk Red. This right here, you can use Best Dang Wax before or after top coat. Absolutely. So I like to use it before. I like it to grab. I like it to be grabby. Now that is not when I'm waxing like a big flat surface. I don't want it grabby on a big flat surface, but I want it grabby when I'm doing it like in edges like that. Yeah, I want that black to stay in there. So I use it before my top coat, then I let my wax cure for a few days, and then I come back and do my top coat on top of it. But you don't even really have to. If you've waxed the whole area, you don't have to put top coat on top of it. All right, so let's get going, guys. Let's just start putting some color on. So I've got a little jar here of just a bunch of different brushes that will fit, okay? So I didn't bring any of my big paint brushes. This is what I'm gonna paint with. This whole piece will be painted with this. No need for a big brush when I know that I'm only gonna be working in all these little geographical types. There's little ovals, there's long rectangles. I'm gonna be working inside all of those. They're recessed, they're recessed. I'm not gonna paint this raised area. So am I gonna tape it off? Nope, I don't tape. I'm just gonna use a steady hand. So I went ahead and pre-picked ahead of time all the different sizes of these brushes. I even have like narrow, like this big. I just got small brushes, like this big, see, but they're all squared off. And then for the ones that are up here, that's like an oval, I'm using more of a rounded brush, and I'll be able to do that. So yay, Anne, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I'm excited too. It's a challenge. It's definitely not, I don't think I've ever done a piece like this, to be honest. So I think I'm gonna start, I don't really have an idea where or what. Actually, I think I'm gonna start within the navy. I'm gonna start within the navy. I'm just gonna kind of start putting them in. I'm not real sure if I want maybe a wave of blue, darker blue to come across the middle and then my highlighted colors to go out. Like I titled this video today, I want this piece to, let's see if we can make this piece start talking to me. I really have no plan. Julie, good question. I'm not gonna use Boss because I'm gonna be using, for one thing, I'm using darker colors. Now, bleed through will show through the Gulf. Bleed through will. And this piece, I have no doubt, would be a bleeder, but you usually don't get bleed through unless you put a top coat on it, a water-based top coat. If you are only waxing, then you don't usually get bleed through. Well, I'm planning to black wax every single square that I paint. So I don't think I'm gonna put a top coat on it. I'm leaving a lot of raw wood on here. So I'm not planning to put a top coat on. So I don't have to worry about bleed through. Debbie, oh, don't worry, hon. You know what? On Wednesday nights at 7 o'clock, Miss Debbie, I am gonna get to the process, but designing and talking about color and explaining the product is part of my process. So on Wednesday nights at 7 o'clock Central Time, it's Whimsical Wednesday, and it's my hour, and my people will be they like to talk. They want to understand and know what we're doing instead of just watching me paint. So I'm gonna start up here, and remember I've already cleaned this. Ooh, I like this a lot. Now I could tape off this hardware, but I'm not going to. The good thing with the water-based chalk paint is you can go ahead and paint it. I mean, if I wanted, I could just get paint on there. And then as long as you've got baby wipes handy by you, oh, look at me, I'm dipping in my paint. I forgot I'd already filled my little tray. Let me show you. I'm gonna close this up. I actually do not want to dip in here because I just don't want to put bacteria in my paint. And I've already pre-filled this right here. Okay, this is every single blue right here. Got it? Okay, so I've got my navy square right here, and I did this, I pre-filled this little tray on purpose because I kind of want to stay close to my piece. I want to have all of my colors right here and in front of me and available, because sometimes when you're painting, you've got only one color open, right? And you're painting with that color, and then you're like, I think I might like something right there. Well, sometimes if you don't have it right in front of you and available, you might talk yourself out of it because you're like, well, I got to go get a different brush, and I got to open that other jar. It's so much better to have it out and open and ready, right? It just makes you more like an artist in front of a canvas, which a piece of furniture really is no different than a canvas. It's just a giant canvas with curves and personality already, and you just kind of have to help bring out its personality. So that's just a little painter's tip. If you're going to be using a lot of different colors, go ahead and pre-spoon them out and have them available. Have some baby wipes near, and you can wipe away any excess paints. Now, like I said, these are going to look really nice and perfect right now, but that's really not the look that I'm going for. I'm not going for a perfect look. It's going to have I want it to have like layered and aged look with the colors. But I'm going to start with navy. Does anyone want to guess why I'm starting with navy? Hey, Laura. Hi, Lee. Anyone want to know why I'm starting with navy? You want to guess? I'll give you a second. I'm just going to lay down some navy in a few places. I think I'll do a big one down here. Y'all be guessing. I would love to see what you say. Why would I start out of all those colors? Why do you think I started with navy? Because there is a reason. All right. I like that navy. Yes, Gloria, yes. It is the darkest color. Y'all are right. Deb, that's a good way to put it as well. So I can add lighter to it. Yes, Jeanette, that is right. So it's the darkest color. You don't have to do it that way because you could put the light color down and then paint over it with the dark color, right? But if I'm wanting to layer some of these squares, I put the darker color first. Like black under everything is beautiful. Black under every single color of the rainbow richens that color. It is beautiful. So I'm not doing black here, but I'm going to put navy down. That way, as I work and I start adding colors, if I decide I want to add, I'm going to put pure ocean there instead, that's fine. I can put pure ocean on top of it, and then I can kind of wipe maybe the pure ocean away a little bit and let some of the dark come through, peek through from underneath. All right, so here I've got navy. Let's see. Let's do... I'm only going to work on these front two doors right now. So let's do, I don't really want it to be balanced. I want it to be kind of off balanced actually. So I think I'm going to do this piece, this section right here. So did anyone know about this cabinet? I know that while I paint, I miss when people answer my questions, and I will go in and look later. But does anyone know anything about this? Can y'all tell me anything about it? Does it look familiar? Do you know what era it might be from? Is anyone having a heart attack that I'm painting it? I did think when I first got it, I was like, well, maybe I just need to do some no pain gel stain on it, just kind of richen up, you know, or put some hemp oil on it and be done. But the more I thought about it, I saw all these geometric designs. I just loved them. Okay. Thank you, Dixie Belle. Thank y'all. Bleed through wood tannins. Oh, so is someone asking what bleed through is? Thank you. Thank you for answering that. Okay, so let's throw another color down. So I'm just gonna put my brush right up there on top of, I'm gonna put my navy brush on top of my in the navy. Let's go with Cobalt. I think I'm gonna skip Bunker Hill and go with Cobalt. So Bunker Hill and Cobalt. Bunker Hill sits right between in the navy and Cobalt. Oh, Susan, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've had that issue, girl. I can't believe we haven't. Paint that thing. Go for it, says Lynn. Hi, Lynn. Hey, Chi-Chi. I'm no boss because I'm using all dark colors, but I know that I'm not going to do a top coat. I'm not going to, oh, thank you, Dixie Belle, for saying that also. I usually always say that and I forgot. I'm going to top coat with, I'm going to be using dark wax, Best Dang Wax in black. So when you use waxes, you don't really have to worry about bleed through. Bleed through usually happens, almost always only happens when you put your water-based top coat. It pulls the bleed through, bleed through the chalk paint, it pulls the tannins through. Yes, if you are looking for Dixie Belle paint, you would like to use it, and you do not want to order online because you want to go in and meet someone who will let you look at the paints and maybe paint a little bit with them and look at all the different colors. You can always look up a retailer. I think Natalia just put the link up there, and I know we've got some retailers on right now. I know that we have several retailers on here right now. So anyway, Boss is amazing. I use Boss a lot because I top coat. I use the top coats a lot. Gator hide, top coat in satin. I love top coat in gloss. And because of that, I do use Boss. But this piece, being more masculine, I just really wanted to black wax it. So, all right, so that's our Cobalt. Got a Cobalt square. Woo, I like that Cobalt. Do y'all like it? I know, Deborah, the hinges are beautiful, right? Do you buff your wax? Nina, I do not wax like over an entire piece. If I waxed over an entire piece, then yeah, I don't really, I hate to say buff it because I go back and wipe it back so much that it's kind of like buffing. But I don't have a buffer, and I don't stand there and like work it in a circle till I work up a shine. If I've waxed it and I've wiped it all back and I let that cure for a couple days, if I still want a sheen on top of it, then I'll put a sheen on top of it. I'll just put a top coat of some sort with a sheen on top of that. I know, I love the Cobalt, so let's put some more on it. I really want to do this, and I want this to be Cobalt. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and put that there, even though I'm not gonna do it all the way, because I'm gonna need to figure out how to get that hardware off. It's got some weird, they're not nails or screws. I'm probably just gonna have to put something leverage underneath it and pop that out of there. I think it's one of those covers that has like the little teeth on the back side, and you know how they hammer it into the wood? That's what, oh, do you know what this is? Who just said that? Jackie, I've been asking. I have no idea. I don't know what it is. It is some sort of a radio cabinet. I do know that. But there's no markings on it. The back has been replaced, and I don't know. So I'm going to have to Google that and see if that's what this is. but it is definitely vintage. It has been around. It's in great shape, but it has nothing on the inside. It's empty. I thought it would make a great bar or, you know, a bar or a craft piece, something like that. Okay, then I'm gonna put me some cobalt down here. So you see what I'm doing? I'm just talking, I'm not stressing about it. This is what I want for y'all. This is what I want for people who have never painted furniture and are nervous wrecks and you overthink it too much. I just want you to take it easy. Just be relaxed, get some paints out in a bunch of different colors, have them ready, and, oh, can y'all not see me? I know, it does. I really, really like it. I can't wait to get some of the other blues on there as well. Anyway, yeah, just take it easy and enjoy the process. You know, you don't have to overthink it. You do not have to have your piece designed before you start. You don't. I mean, if you have a vision, great, plan it out. But if you don't, sometimes all it takes is just getting started. How many times have I painted with you guys and had no idea what I was doing, and y'all watched the aha moment like happen right in front of you. You know, when I would be like, oh my gosh, this is what I'm gonna do. It doesn't happen sometimes until you actually get started. Just start painting. Just get your products, as long as you're using good paints, good brushes, you will have a successful project. I mean, I'm not gonna say that your first piece is gonna be, you know, a showstopper. I mean, your first piece may be a hot mess, but you know what that means? It means if your first piece is a hot mess, all it means is you got first piece out of the way. Your first piece is done. You got the first piece jitters done and over with, and you can move on. So do y'all see these up here? I'm gonna try to do every one of these shapes so y'all can see this really cool. So there's one of those. Let's do, we'll do maybe this oval one right here. But every single inset is gonna have one of these shades. Every single inset, for sure. Beautiful. Okay, so that shows you cobalt and the navy. So I'm gonna put these up here. Check in with you guys. Oh yeah, a coffee bar would be really good too. Although a coffee bar, I kind of think I would want the doors to be off. But that's a great idea. Ooh, with some bright yellow. Well, I do plan, Nina, I do plan to put gold on, a metallic gold. I do plan to bring a metallic gold in. All right, let's bring in some mermaid tail. Should we do mermaid tail? Let's do mermaid tail next. Is that what this one is? Yeah, mermaid tail. All right, let's do mermaid tail. Totally different look, absolutely. Oh, I'm so glad, Margaret, that you find this relaxing. Should we do, let's do mermaid tail. This is a big deal. The only pressure I feel on this piece is deciding what would go in these two circles. And I just decided, did you see how fast I did that? Like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Like it was I had an instant thought, yeah, I'm gonna put that right there. Let's just put that right there. Oh, nice color. Nice color. Love this. I'm loving this color palette. It's feeling good. There's someone here actually right now picking up a piece of furniture. My husband's helping them load. They drove 3 hours from San Angelo, Texas, to San Antonio. Hey, so did anyone see the pieces, the big, huge, ginormous, what do you call them? Like Marie Antoinette, what's that? Is that who it was, Marie Antoinette? I have these big, giant French, like Marie Antoinette size pieces. Did anybody see those? I think I posted them in my story a couple days ago. those are next. After we finish this, those are next for Whimsical Wednesday. I have a ginormous dresser that I think would be better as a buffet, with a mirror that is as long as the dresser. It is huge. I think it would be a gorgeous dining room buffet with a mirror above it. It has angels on the ends of the mirror. It's very ornate, very gaudy, very, very over the top. And then I have a queen size headboard and 2 nightstands. So I think I'm going to try to market it as a headboard and 2 nightstands for a bedroom, and then the dresser and the mirror to be more of a like a dining room buffet. Yes, it is so pretty. I know, Melissa. Hi, Hannah. Just saw you on here. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, love that color. Y'all like that color? Where else should we do it? Let's do one of these pieces. Let's do this. Okay, it's a little skinny up there. I'm probably going to have to get a smaller brush. It's a little skinny. A little skinny up here. There we go. Sorry, I got quiet. I have a brush in my mouth. I guess I could put it behind my ear. There we go. So I think that these colors with best dang wax, with the black wax, is going to be really pretty. But I do think that some highlights in red, a little bit of layering or scraping with some red. Maybe we'll come back and do that together next week. Or honestly, I probably should get the whole thing painted and then wax with you guys. How do y'all feel about that? Are y'all comfortable with waxing for highlighting and shading? Or can y'all hear me? Because I don't have my mic on. I forget that I didn't have my mic on. How do y'all feel about, oh, did someone ask where I got this piece? Who asked me that? Christy. Oh, Louis XIV French. Okay, Stephanie, I don't know, girl, but if my husband comes in here before I have to go, we'll pull a piece in front. Oh, I should probably get him. So y'all want to see the mirror? I'll just show y'all the mirror. And then let's see. Yes. Okay, so yes. Oh, y'all are scared of wax. Okay, so I will get this piece painted, and then next Wednesday night, would y'all like to shadow and shade it with the Best Dang Wax? Would y'all like to do that on live? I mean, I feel like that's kind of boring, but I mean, it's not meant to entertain me, you know. I'm here to teach. So let me step back a little bit and look. Let's do this one. Okay, I wanted to do this one, but it curves in like in a shape of an upside down L, and I've already done a funky shape in that color. So for right now, I'm going to try to keep it a little bit different and do just this simple rectangle. Okay. I think I'll probably do this one up here, but I feel like if we're gonna do the mirror, do y'all want me to go get the mirror? All right, so for sure, we are gonna do, I'll come back, we'll do this piece, we'll shadow next week with Best Dang Wax in black, okay? That for sure is what we're gonna do. So now y'all know ahead of time. And then we'll start the big, whatever this other stuff is, next week. So we're gonna have to cut out, even though I want to get this lighter color on here. Anyway, let me go get Matt real quick if he hasn't already gotten in the bathtub, and we'll carry a piece in front of the camera. Okay, so hold tight. Matt? will you just carry that in? You don't have to get in front of the camera. Ready? Hurry, they're on live, they're waiting. It's heavy. Come on, reach down like this. Ready? Don't drop it. No. Swing, keep coming. Don't drop it.
I'll drop it.
Woo! Okay, you can go, babe. Okay, Mal was already in the tub. Zadie wasn't dressed, so she didn't want to get in front of the camera. So I'm gonna put this down so y'all can see it. Look. Look at it. It has angels. Like this big, ginormous thing. Look, that's my whole hand. Look at that. It's huge. I mean, this right here is like 18 inches tall. And look at this mirror. It is so big. Like look. Look how big this mirror is. It's crazy. It's huge. It's beautiful. And it's just the mirror. You should see the dresser and the headboard. It's insane. So, I know. It's crazy. It's beautiful. But, and anyway, we'll see. Who knows what me and Dixie Belle products are going to do with these pieces. I don't think I'm going to use any transfers on them. I think it's just all going to be paint and a lot of movement and color and shadowing and shading and a lot of gold, I think. So I know, beautiful. Well, thanks you guys for letting me run to the other side of my house and drag my 13-year-old out of bed. So Stephanie says Louis the 16th is what she's saying. So I'm gonna have to Google that and look that up. And then someone else told me what this thing is. So I'm gonna have to Google that and look that up too. So I hope what you got from tonight was, always be ready to step out of your box, and you don't have to have your project designed out before you get started, and just pick. This is important right here. This is important. Just pick your color palette. Just find color that speaks to you. Have it ready. Put it in a little tray. Have all of your colors available. Have all of your brush sizes available, and sit it close to you. That will make a successful project. And then just start laying color down. Just start laying it on. Feeling like you're Bob Ross, just in one spot. Just start putting color down, and it'll grow. And it'll You're welcome. It was totally worth it, huh? Yeah, totally worth it. Hey, Pat. I'll tell Zadie you said thank you. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Those angels are huge. No idea. Anyway, I got all of these pieces on Facebook Marketplace, y'all, locally here in San Antonio. Insane. I don't know why. Just all of a sudden, I just got like, boom, a bunch of cool stuff. Just for Wednesday nights. The tray that I had in my hand, I got from, thank you, Lynn, Hobby Lobby. Okay. All right, guys, I got to run because there's another Dixie Belle brand ambassador or content creator coming in behind me. Someone coming in to share something else. So love you guys. I'm going to transfer over to Tracey's Fancy. If you don't follow me there, please check in and follow me. I would love that. And let us know how we're doing. Let us know if there's anything particular that you would like to see. And y'all have a wonderful Wednesday night. Okay. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.